Hey, what's up guys, Strike here and welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. Today, we are going to be exploring the city and trying to find all of Cyrus Pinkney's journal that he has hidden in his plaques that are all over the city. And doing this, we are going to be wearing the Batman Noel skin. Now, I passed it apparently. I'm not paying attention at all. Where is it? Where's the silly goose? There it is. I have a map. Let me explain real quick that when I got this game for the first time and I was playing through it for the first time, I didn't even know these Pinky plaques existed. I think I was just wandering around the Park Row one day when I was like, what is this thing on the wall? And I scanned it and it was like, oh, it's a thing I gotta collect. And there's like no map or way to find them easily in the game yourself, so I'm actually going to travel down here to the Bowery once again, because there are two. Now, I had to look up a map on Google Images because, once again, trying to find these things on your own is not going to be smart, nor should you ever do it. Now, there are not as many of these as there are Anarchy tags, but this map looks like, this map probably came out after the game was beat for the first time, like back in October, so this map is probably a lot more accurate than the Anarchy concept art map that came with Batman Arkham. Can you please? There we go. That came with the Collector's Edition for Arkham Origins. Now, we're going to glide over to the bank. I'm not really sure where this one is located on at the bank. Actually, I think I know where it is, actually. It's like up in the bell, or up here. Oh! It's like, I know where it is. It's like up here. It's like, yeah, it's right here.
There's something hidden here. It looks like a page from a journal.
I don't know why it gave me Royal Hotel concept art.
Sir, it appears you've stumbled onto a lead in Gotham's longest-running cold case.
Cyrus Pinkney.
Indeed. He was
Cyrus Pinkney, sorry.
in the city's rise to power and prestige. Worked closely with your ancestor, Solomon Wayne, as well. Alas, he was murdered on the eve of his 40th birthday. The killer was never found.
Interesting.
I recognize you're preoccupied this evening, but should the opportunity present itself, solving Gotham's oldest crime would make for quite the feather in your cap.
Huh. Okay. Cool. Anyway. I forgot all about that little conversation since I barely ever do this. Now, I do believe the next one is over here. I'm not looking at the map at the moment, but I do believe it's over by this theater. Which means, guess what we get to do? We get to beat the crap out of these guys. How fun does that sound? I'm Batman. Merry Christmas, punks. You're gonna eat through a straw when I'm... Really? Screw you. Aw, I'm so close. Did you see how, little time it gave me to defend myself from that guy? Look at that. That's so bold. Oh. Oh, wait, this guy's still alive. I mean, conscious. That's what I meant. I meant conscious, yeah. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, now that I've freaked out about half my audience, whatever audience it may be, once I get all these, I'm probably actually going to go through them, and this is number one, apparently. I hate how they're all scattered. Once I go through them all, or once I get them all, I'm probably going to start playing them. I don't want to do them one at a time, because that wouldn't be cool. I want to do it in order, so you know the story behind Cyrus Pinkney. Just to share, because I haven't actually listened to them, really. I think I unlocked them for the first time, and you do get a little prize at the end of after you beat them, but, I know this one is over here because this was the first one I ever found. And once again, I didn't even know about him until I discovered this one down here in Park Row. Once again, you have to scan these in detective mode. You can't just scan them in... there's one by the church, isn't there? You can't just scan them in, like, non-detective mode vision thing. Oh, God.
Hey, man.
Over here! Over here! Oh, crap! He fell!
Shut up. Anyway. Now that that guy's out of my way. What a no-brain chump. I don't believe that there are any inside any buildings. At least I hope there aren't. Because I'm not going after them if they're inside buildings. Well, I mean, I'll probably have to, but I think they're all outside for the most part. I could be wrong, it could be right. I hope they're all outside, because I don't really feel like going into any buildings. Yeah, because I want to make this video short. Run. Go, you moron. Alright, there we go. I know where this one is, because we just discovered it in the Anarchy Tags video. It took a freaking hour to do, but... You know, it doesn't really seem like it took me an hour to find all those Anarchy Tags, but that video did clock in at around, like... what was it? Like 53 minutes, something like that. So, the fact that it was almost an hour long is kind of weird, because, you know, I didn't, like, playing this game does not seem like... I could have probably played this game for hours and then not realize how long I've been playing. That's how long this game is sometimes. One thing I'd like to point out that's somewhat of a continuity error, not as big as like the GCPD building from Arkham City being straight across from the Gotham Casinos building. I think I went over it before. But we're on Wonder Tower right now, and in Arkham City, the bridge that's right there, you can see the what is it called? The Pioneers Bridge is, it's actually like straight across from this. Maybe it has something to do with how like ruined it got in this game from Firefly. Hey. Maybe it has something to do with how far, how much damage Firefly did to it. But, yeah, it's in a different location than it is in, yeah, see, look, it's like completely off to the side. And it's not like that in Arkham City. It's straight from the building. And, you know, to be honest, the whole, like, island in Arkham City is a lot different than it is in Arkham Origins here. And I can understand some changes between Arkham Origins and Arkham City since they're so far off. Okay, I did get it. That was number 5.
April the 3rd.
Hey, shut up. Where's the next one at? It's like at the other end of the bridge. Somewhere down here? It looks like it's somewhere down in this area. Anyway, let's look at these beautiful graphics, shall we? The game may be broken mechanically But you gotta admit, it looks pretty cool. Probably not as cool as Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. It does kind of... I don't know what the word is. I want to say rubbery or like more materialistic than like the people I'm talking about. They seem shinier than in Arkham City, because in Arkham City they got like, you know, stubble, and almost all the characters in this game have this weird chin thing going on. Like the goons, Batman, it almost looks caricature-like, and it's kind of unrealistic compared to Arkham City. Definitely unrealistic compared to Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. But I believe... Here we go. Found it. I had to use the map for this one because I had no clue where those other things were going to be. I believe there's only 8 pages to his thing. Yeah, we only have one more left, and then we get a prize. We get a prize at the end of the game, guys. And aha, here it is. We gotta investigate his crypt. How fun does that sound? That sounds like a bargain. That's pretty much the prize. You get to visit his gravesite where he's buried. It's almost like the secret It's almost the secret location. Almost. It looks for some reason it looks like it's already been, like, you know, discovered by someone, which is kind of weird. But it's just behind this GCR tower. What sucks, though, is that after you visit it for the first time, like I'm about to, you will not be able to come back and revisit it. It's permanently gone after we do this. Break the ice. Ah, it didn't break the ice. There's even a Enigma data pack down here, so maybe Enigma came by and visited his crypt. Obviously, this had to be a very long time ago in Gotham because of how deep, pretty much underground this place is. Here's Cyrus Pinkney's. Obviously, it looks like something collapsed here. You can actually see skeletons. This one's the most noticeable, though. Hi there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. I'm gonna name you Bob. You're Bob the Skeleton. And here he is. Coins around him and some sort of knight's armor. But let's go ahead and scan this final Cyrus Pinkney. Let's see what it says. It says Gotham Verbrism. I can't read that. I have no clue what that says. It's in a different language, I think. This monument was erected for the prominent citizens of Gotham City. As a work of pride and distinguished skill, we honor the man and the people who made this a possibility. Yeah, crap.
January the 14th, 1855. My God, it worked! Amadeus truly is a genius. Oh, you've come this far, dear reader. Allow me to explain.
Maybe I should have.
I learned Cobblepot intended to poison me, and so we endeavored to replace his tainted wine with one of our own creation, as expected. I choked, I sputtered, and then, I passed. But it was not poison I consumed, rather something made by Amadeus. His concoction enabled me to enter a soporific state so profound that even to the keenest of physicians, I appeared a corpse. Yet here I am, resurrected. And now I will have my revenge. Henry Cobblepot will pay for what he's done.
An interesting turn. In trying to solve one murder, you've discovered the origins of another.
Henry Cobblepot.
Yes. City records say it was an automobile accident that killed him not long after Cyrus's supposed passing. But now we know the truth. He was murdered by the man he thought he killed.
What about Pinkney?
It appears that's a mystery that must endure a while longer.
Okay, that was kind of stupid of me not to actually play those messages before we got here, because you probably have no clue what that guy was talking about. Let me go play those. Oh no, you gotta go to... Hey! Gotta go to these, and you gotta go all the way down to him. Now let's listen to his first journal.
January the 13th, 1855. The moment of my death approaches, and there is naught I might do to stop it. I dared dream of greatness, but in the process, I forgot that such ambition oft demands a heavy price. Still, I pay it gladly, for knowing that Gotham has become a city whose magnificence will echo across the ages. But its origins must not be forgotten. And so, I have scattered my journal across the city, placing pages where I believe they shall endure. Find them, read them, then share what lies within. For though the truth may not be so beautiful as the legend, it is necessary all the same.
I hope it's over. Yeah, it's over. Okay, yeah, so basically that's his first note, basically telling whoever finds these to collect them all and share them with the people of Gotham.
April the 22nd, 1846. Our recent financial troubles have forced us into business with one Henry Cobblepot, a print magnate of questionable repute. The man cares little for me and my base station, as he put it. And so, the negotiations are left to Solomon. But I fear his idealism shall lead us down a treacherous road, for Cobblepot is a sneak, and surely his sweet words mask a nefarious intent.
Okay, I'm assuming it's over. Basically, he ran into some financial trouble with the Cobblepots, who have always been kind of scumbags. So, yeah, next one.
August the 11th, 1851. I fear I've angered Henry Cobblepot, but he sought to build over the last remaining vestige of the original Gotham, and I could not allow it. Solomon and I went before the mayor and bade him support us. Henry was opposed, insisting his work was necessary for Gotham's financial security. I think it's more to do with his own. Solomon Wayne's hotel put Cobblepots out of business. I do wonder if Mr. Wayne erred in opening that place. But what's done is done.
So, Cobblepot screwed him over, and next one.
February the 7th, 1852. I have met the most extraordinary young man by the name of Amadeus Arkham. Though still just a student, he exhibits an intelligence unmatched by even Gotham's most learned. He is possessed with a kind heart as well, and seeks to help those who all others have abandoned. Rehabilitation instead of incarceration. It is the most progressive notion, and one that few of his peers support, but I believe. And so, I shall provide him with plans for the greatest asylum the world has ever known.
So he meets Amadeus Arkham, who basically later founds Arkham Asylum, which is the first game where you are in the first game, and basically Cyrus Pinkney had another thing to do with it, and even though Oswald Cobblepot's ancestor is trying, or Henry Cobblepot is trying to build over his old Gotham, Cyrus Pinkney is still, designing buildings and doing stuff, and he's going to be working on Arkham Asylum, so that'll be cool when we get to that game.
December the 22nd, 1854. I fear I am not long for the world. Henry Cobblepot finally came to collect, and I refused. He wishes to open a munitions factory inside the city. This is not part of the plan, and it works against everything we've accomplished, to say nothing of the danger to Gotham's citizens. I went to the mayor and begged him to introduce a bill banning the endeavor. Thankfully, he agreed, but I'm sure to be punished for my betrayal. It's only a matter of how and when.
So basically he knows Henry Cobblepot is out to get him because he stopped him from doing whatever criminal activities he was doing.
January the 11th, 1855. I've accepted the invitation knowing it means my death. Henry Cobblepot claims it's merely a party to celebrate my 40th birthday. He insists that he's forgiven my past transgressions, turned over a new leaf, as it were. But I know better. With me gone, he will use his wily charms to see the law changed and his factory built. Already there are rumors that his son, Theodore, intends to run for mayor. Victory is all but assured. I will hide this journal of mine in the hopes that someday it might be found. To go public now, before my work is done, would put it all at risk. It must wait. But I hope in time, my words are brought to light.
And he knows he's going to die now, and he knows he's going to die, basically, and he wants his journal to once again be found and shared. Later in life, though.
January the 14th, 1855. My God, it worked! Amadeus truly is a genius. Oh, you've come this far, dear reader. Allow me to explain. I learned Cobblepot intended to poison me, and so we endeavored to replace his tainted wine with one of our own creation, as expected. I choked, I sputtered, and then, I passed. But it was not poison I consumed, rather something made by Amadeus. His concoction enabled me to enter a soporific state so profound that even to the keenest of physicians, I appeared a corpse. Yet here I am, resurrected. And now I will have my revenge. Henry Cobblepot will pay for what he's done.
So basically, yeah, dark, dreary, and grotesque. Yeah, that's a good, good idea, or a good description of him. Yeah, it sounds like somehow Henry Cobblepot would have died, maybe at the hands of Cyrus Pinkney himself. It's kind of interesting. Didn't think he was that. I mean, he found it. He built a lot of the, designed and built a lot of the buildings in Gotham. So it's kind of weird that he would kill a Cobblepot. I mean, the Cobblepots are evil. You know, they should be taken out, but like more like arrested and kept in confinement or something. But it's Gotham. He probably would have broke out and become like an early Penguin or something. But now that that is over, we can continue with our lives. And I do believe it's locked now, yeah. Somehow it just automatically locks. One thing I just noticed, though, is look at the doorknobs. One of them is, like, all shiny and clean, and the other one is just completely black. Like, I mean, it's probably because this one's the only door you can actually open, but that was weird. Anyway, get back up here and we can fast travel back. Or nah. Or nah. Let's actually fast travel from down here. Back to the Batcave. Back to the Batcave. So that was the story behind Amadeus Arkham. Cyrus Pinkney. Not Pinky, but not Pinkney and the brain. Anyway, we'll get some Alfred wisdom, and depending on how much Alfred wisdom we get, we might level up. But then again, anarchy tag. We got all the anarchy tags, and we still needed XP to get an upgrade.
How are you feeling, Alfred?
Much improved. Thank you for asking.
You still got blood running down your face, though.
On my own.
I'll rest when you do.
Then it might be a while.
Oh, didn't you know? A good butler must master the art of sleeping on his feet.
Okay, Alfred. Yeah, see, we got all the Cyrus Pinkney plaques, and then Alfred Wisdom, and we still only got like half of our XP bar filled. And it's sad because we only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades. Oh yeah, see, you got to unlock one of the Dark Knight track things to get the sonic shock batarang. I do believe... Is this the worst one ever? No, this one was not the worst one ever. This one, Shadow Vigilante track, I believe was the worst one ever. Yeah, because I flippin' hated this one. You just beat the thing. Free flow power gadgets, and this one's almost completed. Stop a crime in progress in each district. That one you pretty much have to do a new game plus, because you have to do one in the Bowery, in Park Row, in Amusement Mile, in the Industrial District, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got 1, 2, 3, which 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then you have Sheldon Park, which there's, you know, every once in a while you'll get a thing down here, but that's 8. And the bridge, you have to do that one on the bridge in the beginning of New Game Plus to get that achievement thing, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, I hate the Dark Knight track. I don't understand why you have to do one thing before you do another. It's just the way they do it. I hate it. I prefer Arkham City, where you can just do, once you get the Riddler stuff unlocked, you can just do it and then get it over with. But anyway, this video has gone on for a bit too long, so let's end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for watching this Batman Arkham Origins side mission. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the button in the upper right hand corner to subscribe to my channel today. Underneath that, you can go back to the main story playlist or the Arkham Origins Online playlist. Click one of the many sub-stats below to go to another Batman Arkham Origins side mission. If you can't get enough of the Batman Arkham Origins story walkthroughs, you can click the button in the upper left-hand corner to go to the Batman Arkham Origins Cold Cold Heart DLC walkthrough playlist on my channel. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next episode.